Hey folks, you know, this community has a lot of things going for it. Its people, its history, its character, its charm. But for me, and I think for many of you, there's one thing that makes this 90-year-old community the unique, one-of-a-kind place that it is. And that's this, the Pines Community Beach. For generations, 3 generations in the case of my parents' family, this beach and the creek to which it serves as a gateway have provided beauty, tranquility, inspiration, laughter, countless moments and memories of lives well spent on the water. We are lucky. Not everyone gets to experience life as I have just described it, but we do. With that luck comes responsibility. A responsibility to preserve and protect what makes the Pines so special. To make sure it stays that way for generations of Pines residents yet to come. Today, we have a great opportunity to do just that.
The broad peninsula of land that makes up the Lower Pines is cradled by the twin branches of Chase Creek. Much of the shoreline where this land meets the water is community property. One section of this shoreline has greeted boaters for generations, acting almost as the face of the community. The 400-foot ribbon of community land that starts at the Finger Pier rounds the point and continues along the shoreline until it ends here. The 400-foot ribbon of land is currently protected from erosion by wooden bulkheading. But 30-plus years of exposure to water has left much of the bulkhead in need of replacement. In many places, the wall is falling apart. In others, the land behind the bulkhead is beginning to give way, resulting in holes and seeps in what used to be solid ground. On the other side of the point, the situation is even more dire. Entire chunks of the community's property have fallen into the creek, taking full-grown trees with them in some spots. And that's just what's visible above the waterline. In many places, the creek has gradually eaten away at the underwater base, undermining both the wall and the land behind the wall. In short, our shoreline is crumbling from below. Left in its current state, the bulkhead and the shoreline behind it will continue to fall apart and erode away. Community property will slowly slip into the creek, never to be recovered again. Our ability to access the creek will diminish. The new dinghy racks will be threatened. More shoreline trees will succumb to the constant wave and tidal action. Once the community shoreline erodes away, the private land of our neighbors would be next. And in addition to the obvious effects on shore, the health of the creek's water would also take a serious hit. If we choose to act, we have several options. They include construction of a new bulkhead, installation of riprap or other stonework, and creation of a living shoreline. A new bulkhead, though, will only fail again. 30 years down the line, the construction bill will fall to our children and grandchildren, just as this current question has fallen to us. Riprap is a more durable option, but, like the bulkhead that's in place now, it disconnects the creek from the shore. This removes any chance at wildlife habitat, while also just about eliminating residents' access to the creek along that section. Replacing the current bulkhead with a living shoreline has benefits that go beyond protection of the creek's fragile edge. Unlike bulkheads, living shorelines don't need to be replaced once they've been established. Indeed, they are designed and created in such a way that allows them to become stronger as time passes. Living shorelines also work to maintain a healthy connection between water and land. The urgency is real. Action must be taken. It is up to us to choose the right course.
Come on, skinny love, just let's sing it. To pour a little soul we will never hear. My, 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 my. Staring at the same